in the universe. How about a invitation? Let's see here. Mark Nelson. Who do we got?
I need the microphone.
I got a mic for you, right?
Time's up.
Okay, dear Lord,
Thank you for bringing us all here today safely. And we pray for the men and women overseas in harm's way who would love to be, I'm sure, with their families at this time of year. Give them wisdom, strength, and courage as they carry out their duties. Thank you for the wonderful music department at our high school as they come here throughout the holidays to entertain us. Bless this food and the hands who prepared it. Amen.
Amen.
All right, the flag salute. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we finish,
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
how about a song? Mark?
okay, here we go. Christmas time, so joy to the world. Joy
To the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing.
Hey, Keith is back. Always great to have you here, Keith, especially come songs. Do we have any visiting Rotarians? Big meeting today. Lots of kids here. Welcome to Sedro Woolley High School. Great to have you. How about visitors of Rotarians? I saw a couple of them here earlier.
I'm going to take place here. I'm going to introduce his wife, Faye Huggins, right here. Let's give her a big hand. I have Jeannie and Michelle again here. One annual time of year, we almost close the office and come listen to the kids, so it's great.
Welcome, Michelle and Jean. Anyone else? All right. Move along to a little business. Any committee reports that I don't know about? Now, be thinking. Yeah, go ahead, Rich.
We're going to have a auction meeting next Tuesday, the 18th, at the School Day District Office at Trail Road at 5:30. Or 5:30 at the Trail Road office. And if you haven't been notified, I'll send out an email, but everybody's invited.
Hey, mine's working. Anyway, so auction meeting on the 18th, is that right, Rich? Okay, 5:30 at the district office. How about our catering? The last couple of weeks, we got Lone Star Restaurant, Sherry and Tracy. Thank you so much. Love the hearty meals we've been having. I have an announcement from the food bank. Rebecca Larson over there, she asked me to spread this news, and then they're asking for some help. So on the 20th of December, they're going to be handing out 110 gifts to over 110 children in the community that were bought and dropped off already. If anyone would like to volunteer, they could use some homemade treats for this event and volunteers for that evening. I'm sure they would take toys too, but it sounds like they have a big head start on all that already. So if you want to bake cookies or brownies or anything along those lines, maybe even a nutritious snack like carrot sticks or whatever, something that the people that are volunteering would appreciate and that the people that are receiving may get to partake in too, please do think about that. If you bring treats, they have to be there before 3 p.m. Can I get a show of hands who might want to be able to do that? 1, 2, all right, 3, I see it, Gary. 4, okay. That's good. I think if we had at least 4, that would be great. So there's room there. We could send in a couple more. So if you change your mind, or if you think about it, you can maybe bring a friend or a kid along. I think that would be a great experience. All right, Paula, you have an announcement about Primal Coffee.
Primal Coffee was just opened by Jake Clary next to his local 20 tap room, and the mayor and I have done a real quick agreement to do a ribbon cutting there at 11 a.m. next Tuesday. We'd love to see a really great turnout for Jake. He has done such an amazing job of redoing some very old buildings. This is an old World War II Quonset hut. And the transformation inside is well worth just coming for that reason alone. But the coffee was really good. I was able to sample that yesterday, and I look forward to spending lots of time there. So come on out at 11 a.m. next Tuesday.
Jeet, you're up next. And
yeah, I want to remind people who have an international project, Copan Ruinas Honduras student, that they're sponsoring. They will be getting the emails looking for the $160 to keep these kids in middle school. And Honduras should graduate from school in 6th grade, and you can go out and be a farmer, etc. Or you can keep on at school, and our 10 Rotary clubs in the International Project Group are supporting students to stay in school through middle school and hopefully on through high school. So if you know who you are, if you get that email, send the money in. And we have 8 new students kind of allotted to our club, and we have 3 or 4 taken, but I'm looking for about 4 more volunteers to sponsor a Honduras student to stay in school there for middle school. So I've got the information here and would love to see you after the meeting. Thank you.
And you can even go down to Honduras and meet them if you want. That's
yeah,
part of the
go
program.
down in January and meet them with me.
All right, I just want to mention that, I don't know if I got it the first time, but I want to make double sure because I forgot it last week. Lone Star Catering did our lunch today, and they're from Concrete. So you know you got a friend in the food business if you go to Concrete. You know, kind of like the Shane. We have a very exciting meeting coming up on the 27th of this month, and I want to take a little bit of time to kind of just let everybody know and let it sink in and have you prepare for it. John Ward, where are you, John Ward? Right there. 50, that's 50 years in the club. How about that? We're not trying to make a surprise out of this, obviously, but we're going to celebrate John on the 27th, the meeting on the 27th. And that's the meeting where you bring your family. It's a family meeting. So we hope to have a big crowd here. And John, if you have any friends or family or enemies of any kind and you want them to hear all about you, bring them along. It's going to be fun. John and I are going to sit down after the meeting. You're welcome to sit with us. We're going to strategize on maybe some stories to swap. And if you have a story or two about John Ward, you're going to have a chance to give that. We were talking about this at the board, and we started thinking about other Rotarians that are getting close to the same, and Les Huggins, you're getting up there. He was 1968, I believe you're 1971, is that right? 72. And who was the other one? I'm drawing a blank. Daryl Skiles, that's who it was. Yeah, he's 71 or 72 as well. And so I hope that we can make this a tradition, that if you make it for 50 years, that we talk about you in maybe not a kind way at first, but at least end on a kind note. And we're going to have some cake, and we're going to just have a great time. So John, thanks for being the subject of our first ever, that I know of, celebration of a Rotarian who hit a 50-year mark in our Rotary Club.
This was all his idea, not mine.
I got one more announcement from Curtis about dictionaries.
Okay, dictionaries for third graders are here, and we have a work party today after Rotary to install the labels in the dictionaries. So anybody that wants to help with that is invited. That's at the Trail Road School District office. And then tomorrow we're distributing the dictionaries to the school. So if you want to sign up for that, let me know. We do have somebody that's going to every single school, so all the schools are covered. But if you want to participate, let me know and we'll get you set up.
Hey, let's give Curtis a round of applause for that. I know you're up to about 7 or 8 years of doing that now. You're getting really good at this. So another 20 or 30 years and you'll have it down.
Yeah, so this is the first year that we actually have the book plates and the dictionaries at the same time. We're starting
Continuous improvement. I like it. I do have another announcement. We have a district conference coming up in the spring, and it is, I don't know when it is, but it's coming up. I'm signed up for it. You remember what the date is? It's all right in front of me. I just can't read it. I do know that if you sign up before tomorrow, you get the early bird special, and it's at the Tulalip, not the, is it the Tulalip? Yeah, the Tulalip Hotel and Conference Center. April 11th is when it starts. That's Thursday, but you don't usually need to get there until Friday the 12th, and the 13th are the big days for it. Julie and I have been going for about 4 years now, and it's a lot of fun. You get to interface with other Rotarians, and then they bring in these fantastic keynote speakers, and you get to meet them, and I'm still on Facebook with several of them that we've met over the years. One who is a pediatric cardiac surgeon from India, and he is an amazing Rotarian. I think he got the Service Above Self Award for Rotary this year. He looks like he's 12, but he's probably 42. And just a great, great guy. So one of the things that I'm doing, and met with the presidents yesterday in our president lunch of the area with Rotary, is between us and Burlington, we're going, and maybe all of the clubs in our area, I'm working on them, we're going to host a hospitality suite at the district conference. There's been a big void, in my view, at Friday night after all the festivities. Everybody's all amped up and ready to do something, and there's nothing to do. So we're going to do a hospitality suite, and it would be great for Cedar Woolley Rotarians to go to the event, not only go to the whole event, but also go there and show support and talk about all the good things that Cedar Woolley does and why we're the greatest Rotary Club in the universe. You know, people don't know that unless we tell them over and over and over. And I heard repetition is the mother of retention, so we've got to work with it. Yes, Yulia has one more point. Go ahead.
I just wanted to point out that the early bird registration. So the early bird registration deadline is actually this Saturday, the 15th. So if you register early, you get a discount. You also get the group hotel rates. If your schedule is so tight that you can't really do the 3 days or 2 days in a row, just come for the day. There's a way to rate.
Yeah, if you really can't get away, just come to the hospitality suite and we'll have a party. All right. Any other announcements to be brought before the club? All right. I would like to now bring Tim Howland up, and he's got some very special students to kind of highlight. Hey, Tim, use this one up here.
Should we try this one? Okay. Okay, so I've got the student here. Sometimes this is going to work. Anyway, I'm going to introduce them one at a time. First off, we have Andrea Clancy, who's not a student, but an assistant principal, and she's been our main connecting person for working with us and getting this whole program going. So if call your name, go ahead and stand up. We've got Alyssa Dela Cruz. AJ Williams. Emmanuel Martinez. He's working with Diana. Jaden Vincent. Byrne. Noah Walls. Bryce Whalen. Nathan Delverge. Anna Joyce. And Anthony Sylvester. So we welcome them and welcome all of you today, and we'll keep working with you on the program. Thank you, Tim.
All right, do we have a raffle?
Yes, we do.
Oliver Hamburg, $20. Very good. Next number is 19. 19, 19. Julia, come on. That's it? Oil change at North Cascade 4.
All right, next up is the Sergeant at Arms.
Okay. Since this is the season of giving, everyone that wants to can buy immunity for $5. And Mark, will you pick up here? Mike, will you help me over on that side, please? $5 for immunity. Yeah, it might be. Did anybody not take immunity? Ah, okay. If you have your Christmas shopping done, $2. If you haven't, it's $1. The next one is if you are traveling out of Skagit County for Christmas and are lucky to go someplace, that's $1. If you're traveling out of state, it's $2. If you're traveling out of the country, it's $3. Anyone hasn't put their Christmas tree up yet? If you haven't, that will cost you $2. If you have, it only costs $1. If you're not wearing some sort of Christmas red or green, and that's not Christmas red, Carl, by the way, that will cost you $1. And with that, happy bucks.
Oh, I feel special. I get to go first. I have a happy 21st for our amazing students who are being mentored by our Rotary members, and also for our Rotary members who have really stepped up to the plate and helped our young folks. We really appreciate it, and I'm so proud of the work that you are doing. And then another happy 20 for our fabulous musicians that have come to bring us joy. So thank you.
Okay, here's a happy thought. All of y'all know that Connie, for her birthday, all she wanted was to start a fundraiser, raise funds for the club. And as of today, it's up to $850. All she wanted was that and shotgun. So, hey, we got that. And one more little announcement to go on with this. The contribution box for the Helping Hands Solution Center is MIA. So we brought another one, and this time it's marked with, I stole this box from the Sedro Woolley Rotary Club. And it's marked with, contributions for the Helping Hands Solution Center.
Have a happy 20. We're going to give a shout out for our local police department.
They caught those guys that ran their truck through the gate at the high school and around the field out there and arrested them last night. Got a text message, so thank you. Good work.
And a happy 10, because once again, my boss let me come to see another child to the jazz band. I'm so happy that the jazz band exists because of Mr. Henry and the support of the school. And let's see, so that is, I get to see my daughter Piper, and I am happy, another happy. We have Piper, is it okay if I say Dylan is your boyfriend? Okay, I'm sorry, well, and I'm happy because we have a new Eagle Scout in the community. Dylan Russell is, this was awarded Eagle Scout. There we go.
I have a couple happy bucks to shout out to UGH because I did a nativity scene this past weekend at Stanwood, and those sheep were very poorly behaved, and they startled the camel, and the camel startled me, and then I smashed into a fence and tore my medial collateral ligament. However, the ER department at UGH was so sweet, and when I left, the doctor said, "Are you going home with crutches or a walker?" And I said, "I'm not using crutches, I'm fine." He said, "A walker it is, because at your age, you're a very high fall risk." So I have a walker for the next 6 weeks. Thank you.
Anyone else? David.
So, Dana was out at Country Meadow Village yesterday, and she fit right in with her walker. We donated $2,500 to Hospice of the Northwest, and we had our Christmas party yesterday. It was really wonderful. And also, Dylan Russell is an employee at Country Meadow Village and does a great job. All the residents really appreciate your efforts and hard work. So it's great to see you here, Dylan.
And that will cost David $2 for that. Okay.
We had a Christmas party for Tannic Industries on Saturday. We had a tremendous amount of support from high school and other community areas, a tremendous amount of volunteers. We had over almost 1,700 RSVPs. We probably had 2,000 people there. We had over 500 kids under 12, and we cooked about 1,000 pounds of meat. So it was a good event for everybody, and really enjoyed by all.
Anyone else? Well, on with the show.
All right, thanks, Rick. I have one quick announcement that I probably should tell you about. We met with Community Action. David, Rick, and I did just a couple hours ago. They're struggling with selling their property that they own, and they need to sell them before they can buy the property they're trying to get into. The proceeds of our auction went to this effort. They're kind of in a pickle, and they're probably going to rework their plan based on their lack of the available funding, because they're sitting on real estate they can't sell. So I just want to let everybody know that's going on, and David and I were there to, be part of the process. Thank you, David. And it'll be up to their board to figure out which direction they're going. Kyle, I think you had a relative over there. Mary, yeah, she was there. And there was a who's who of the community in the room. So just letting you know that something is happening there, and nothing for sure is happening, but if you're really interested, you can talk to Joan Penny, and she can tell you all about it. All right, with that, it is time for early leavers, but boy, you're not going to want to go today.
Good.
Don't forget, we got a Christmas party tomorrow. 5:30 at the Woolley Grill.
piece, we're going to play the Christmas song. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And we're going to hear from Piper playing the flugelhorn.
Thank you.
we look forward to coming out here every December, and we very much appreciate you inviting us to come and enjoy the wonderful food, and of course, we get to enjoy the performing aspect of this as well. If you're not doing anything next Wednesday night, you can see these guys again. We're going to be playing down at the Woolley Market from 6 to 8 p.m. next Wednesday. And we're also going to have our other jazz band. This is the Advanced Jazz Band. We have a younger group as well. They're going to kick things off for us. So if you want to bring some friends out, you'll see us down there 6 to 8 next Wednesday. Next, we're going to play something you might recognize. This is the Charlie Brown Christmas.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to hear from Levi on this one. This is Silver Bells. So next up, we're going to play Jingle Bells. After Silver Bells, we're going to have our Jingle Bells here. And see, we've been switching things up a little bit in the rhythm section. Dylan's playing a lot of set for us, but also Katie's playing on this one. And they're taking turns back and forth, which is kind of a luxury we have, you know, a chance one of our drummers can't make one of our keys. Okay, this is Jingle Bells.
You're done? Okay.
All good.
I have to remind myself, you usually end up with a standing ovation. Great job, guys. That was really wonderful. Thank you so much. We're ahead of schedule today. That's always good. I want to remind everybody we've got the Christmas party tomorrow night at Magnolia Grill. 5:30 p.m. There's parking on the north side of the restaurant. There's parking for Janeke Industry office on Murdoch and Perry, and there's street parking. But there's not parking where there's caution tape. If you park there, you can go. I also want to thank Jean and Michelle for making it today. Thank you. And Faye, thank you. And remind everybody one more time, it's Family Month, so bring family as they roll back into town, the kids from college and so forth. And let's have a great holiday season. Thank you so much, Brad Henry and your group. You're wonderful, great job. Everybody loved it. And Brock, if you could stay after for just a second. I got a legal question. With that, we are. Sure.